We've heard a lot this year about cultural appropriation regarding Halloween costumes and hairstyles, but did you know that to liberals, food appropriation is also a problem? Apparently, if you're white, you're not allowed to cook food anymore that originated with another race. And if we're gonna stick to those standards, it's gonna cause a lot of problems for black people come Christmas dinner. More on that in a moment. Portland, Oregon has been hit especially hard with the liberal pathogen outbreak, and some food blogs have discovered that some white women have been operating a Mexican food cart. These white cooks bragged about stealing recipes from Mexico to start a Portland business. The white girls took a trip to Mexico, begged every cook to show them how to make tortillas. Only after getting limited info from the cooks, they peeped through windows to find out what the recipes were and came back to the US to start a business making tortillas with the same ingredients. First of all, you can't copyright recipes, and second, you're completely insane. The local Portland Mercury did a whole expose on these terrible food appropriators, only to later take it down and issue a retraction, probably out of concern that they were going to get sued for defamation for calling the women recipe thieves. Dear readers, due to new information that has recently come to light, we have taken down our blog post, This Week in Appropriation, Kook's Burritos. It was not factually supported, and we regret the original publication of this story. The local lunatics freaked out so bad that these white women were running a Mexican food truck that it's made national news. This from the Washington Post. Should white chefs sell burritos? A Portland food cart's revealing controversy. The poor women got so freaked out by the growing social justice warrior outrage mob that they shut down. This from the Portland Eater. Portland burrito spot shutters amid claims of cultural appropriation. Well, it looks like I can't open a pizza place because I'm not Italian. Is it even okay if I still eat spaghetti? Earlier this year, New York University fired several cafeteria workers after they put together a menu honoring Black History Month, which included foods that are traditionally associated with African Americans, like barbecued ribs, cornbread, and collard greens. But that was said to be offensive. Black History Month menu at New York University leads to firings. The menu came to light when a student, sophomore Nia Harris, made a Facebook post, of course, saying the head cook dismissed her objections and told her black employees planned the menu. She posted about the menu and her experience on Facebook, saying she was lied to, placated, and ignored. I would have just laughed at you, you whack job. But instead, the school fired the two black cafeteria workers who put the menu together, and the school president issued an apology to the entire school. We were shocked to learn of the drink and food choices that our food service provider offered at the dining hall as part of Black History Month. It was inexcusably insensitive. That error was compounded by the insensitivity of the replies made to a student who asked the staff on site how the choices were made. The choices were made because the people who put the menu together were black, and they liked the food. And then there's the story of the Detroit firefighter who was fired not long ago for bringing a watermelon to the station on his first day on the job. A local Fox affiliate interviewed the fire chief and asked him if it's racially insensitive to bring watermelon into a firehouse. To some people, he responded. The city of Detroit is about 80% black, if you didn't know. And if you're white, apparently you're not allowed to eat watermelon there. So if the firefighter got transferred to a station in Philadelphia and brought cheesesteaks on his first day, I guess he'd get fired for stereotyping there too. I guess if someone brought a block of cheese to a business in Wisconsin, they should be fired too. How dare you stereotype them? Things have gotten so strange this year that The Simpsons, the king of satire, have announced that they're going to be getting rid of Apu, the Indian convenience store character, out of concerns that it's just insensitive. And speaking of food appropriation, if we're all going to follow these new rules, I'm sorry to tell you Asians, but the tradition of cooking a Christmas ham originated in Europe. But lucky for you, Panda Express does cater. And black people, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're just going to have to... I can't say it. The top police will come after me for sure. And speaking of Christmas, if you haven't finished your shopping yet because you're a procrastinator, I'm told that there is still time for you to get one of my shirts for someone on your list. But today, December 20th, is the absolute last day, and you're going to have to use super rush shipping. And if there's a snowstorm and it gets stuck in the mail and it doesn't come in time, it's not my fault. Also, my new book, Liberalism Find a Cure, is in stock on Amazon.com, which you can get with 2-day shipping. So get your orders in right now, you procrastinators.